Hey guys, for today's look I'm going to be doing a purple smoky eye with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self Made Palette. First I'm going in with my CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion for normal to dry skin. Next I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation in Soft Ivory with my Morphe M439 brush. I'm just going to be putting this all over my face and then blending it out with that brush. Now I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the brightening shade and just putting this under my eyes and then blending it out with that same Morphe M439 brush. I'm now going in with my Jordana Eyebrow Pencil and I'm just going to be filling in my brows rather than shaping them because I feel like filling them in just looks better on my face. Then I'm going in with my Covergirl Loose Powder in Translucent and my Beauty Blender and just packing this under my eyes and any other spots that need to be set in place. I'm going to be using my Morphe S10 brush and just dipping that into my loose powder and packing that all over my face to set the entire face. And then I'm going in with my Coastal Scents contour palette and going in with the bronzing shade and my Hula Benefit bronzer brush and going in and sculpting out a nice contour and then blending it out. Using just another bronzing brush that I have in my Physicians Formula bronzer and just adding this onto the contour line that we made just to blend it out a little bit more and make it not so harsh. I'm also going to be adding this to the contour that I used on my nose, a little bit on the top of my forehead and under my chin just to balance everything out. I'm then going in with the white shade in the contour palette with my Beauty Blender and fixing up the line that I made with my contour because it got a little bit messy, so I wanted the line to be a little more straight. Then I'm going to be using the tan shade in the palette and using my S10 Morphe brush to just blend out the white and the bronze. Then I'm getting my ABH Cosmetics blush brush and using the light pink blush in the contour palette. Then I'm going to be using my Carli Bybel highlighter and eyeshadow palette and using the light pink highlighter on the bottom with a fan brush and highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to go back in with that bronzing brush that I used before and just blend everything out. And then for my favorite part, the eyes. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self Made Palette. First I'm going to be going in with the shade Buttery and just a nice buffing brush for the eyes and just putting this all over my eyes as a nice base, and then that way my colors won't crease later on. Now I'm going to be going in with Blossom and I'm going to be using this flat edge that I have to make a nice sharp line, and I'm just going to be blending this out with a ABH Cosmetics fluffy blending brush. I'm making sure to use more color on the outer part of the crease than I am on the inner, and I only dip my brush into this color once, so I'm not using too much, it's more just a transition color. With a goat hair brush from ABH Cosmetics with the color Deep Purple, and I was showing you there that I don't put this flat edge straight onto my crease. I put it under my lower lashes a little bit, that way I can connect the bottom line to the top line. Again, I'm going to be putting this darker purple in the outer part of my eye rather than part, just because I like to create a little bit more depth in the outer part of my eye. So I'm packing this purple color into the outer crease and then blending it into the inner crease. Now I'm going in with a pencil brush from BH Cosmetics and going in with the color Spirit Rock, lining up my flat edge and then pushing this color against my upper lash line. I don't want to take away from the purple and the pink that we added before, so I'm just adding a little bit of this black to deepen up the outer part of the crease. Fluffy blending brush again and dip it back in Blossom, which is what we use for our transition shade, and just blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. Now I'm just going back in and adding a little bit of that deep purple color again, because I feel like the black kind of took away from the purple, and I definitely want this look to be more of a purple smoky eye than a black. Then I'm going to be taking my flat shader brush and putting it in Pink Champagne and just putting this in the inner part of my eye. It's a really pretty foiled pink eyeshadow, so it complements the Blossom color that we put down earlier and the deep purple that we've been using this whole time. Now I'm going to be using a flat definer brush and putting it in that deep purple color again and just running this under my lower lash line. I'm not bringing this purple color all the way in, I'm just putting this on the outer part of the eye. And then as you can see, I'm pulling my eye back a little bit to connect the lower lash line and the color that we used on our lid. Then I'm going to be using the brush that came with the palette, and I'm putting that in Spirit Rock and just deepening up the outer part of the eye. Using this color on my waterline as well because I couldn't find my eyeliner, but this worked totally fine. Then I'm going in with that shader brush again and Pink Champagne and putting this on the inner part of my eye, on my lower lash line, just because I like the way this looks. And then I'm also going to be using a little smudging brush and the color Treasure from the same palette, putting this on the inner part of my eye and my brow bone. Then I'm going in with the tan shade and a buffing brush and just cleaning up the under eye and the edges of the cat eye. Then I realized I forgot my favorite mascara in my car and it was raining, so I was not going outside. So I'm using my Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara on my lower lashes first, because that way I can let it dry and I don't get the little dots above my eyes if I sneeze or I look up or something really annoying happens. And then I'm putting mascara on my upper lashes. Then I'm going in with my e.l.f. makeup mist to set my face, and that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting more now that I know how to use all of these tools that I got. So thank you so much, and I hope you watch my next video. Bye guys!